I'm going to do a quick video. Lots of people out on the internet have already done this, and I reviewed them all before I made my purchase, but thought I'd add to the grouping and start to form my own personal set of memories and my own personal set of equipment purchases. Start off with a quick one. I'm wearing a Patagonia Cap 4 called Pro Zip, and I've never heard the term Pro Zip before. I've heard Cap 4 and was looking for a Cap 4 just zip shirt and came across the term Pro. Apparently Pro means that they added the R1 fleece on the chest, the back, and along the sides, and then kept the Cap 4 for the breathability and the gut and the arms with the attachable little hooks on your thumbs. And it's extremely nice, extremely warm. I'm really pleased with this purchase. Again, set out for finding a $99 cap on sale, hopefully for under 70, and ended up with a $119 Cap 4 Pro zip for under $80, $77 plus the shipping. Nice breathability vent, and looking to get years of use out of this. But that was bought sort of while waiting on another package. March 1st I went to Underground Quilts and decided to get, after talking to them and lots of back and forth emails, decided to get a summer quilt for the hammock, and decided on 50 degree, and what I was looking for was lightweight, and so I'm hoping to get by with lightest weight but 50 degrees, because I planned on using a combination of the silk mummy bag 4.9 ounces plus a 8-ounce Thermarest, that Thermarest body mummy bag liner that's sort of a fleece material. But that came in at 8.9 ounces, and I really didn't think it could get me to 50 degrees. I thought maybe it could get me in mid 60s, maybe even stretch to low 60s, but that last 10 degrees, especially in the hammock, I just didn't think it would get the job done. And so I thought, well, if I replace the mummy bag plus the silk mummy bag plus the regular mummy bag, and I'm looking at about 8 plus 4.9, I'm looking at around 13 ounces. If I can come in under 13 ounces for a 50 degree summer quilt that will get me to 70 degrees, I've got it made. I've got lightweight, and I'm not losing too much weight. So for me, the big key was weight. So that started Underground Quilt searches and lots of quilt searches, and when I found out that Underground Quilts could probably do it for 10 to 11, and hammock gear was 11 to 12. I thought, I'm going to go this one, I'm going to go 10 to 11 with Underground Quilts, and then we'll see hammock gear for my 20 degree quilt and under quilt that I still need to get in the future. Trying to work summer times first, because that's when I do most of my backpacking, and then work it back to winter time and the shoulder seasons with the other ones. So in the mail today I got the Underground Quilt. I ordered it on March 1st, followed it online as it moved up the list, and they were calling for 4 to 6 weeks delivery, if not longer, because they were pounded. And I watched my 50 degree quilt, because it was the only one on the list at the time, climb and climb and climb, until finally it was in production, and until finally I checked, and this week it said it shipped out, and it was received in the 2 days shipping. So from March 1st order date to April 10th in my hand. So well within, especially with the crunch and the hit they're getting with the 20 degree and the 30 degrees and the 40 degrees, this 50 degree quilt in that time period, I didn't have a rush on it. I wanted wanted them to take their time, and so it worked out perfect. It worked out definitely within a great time period, and I know they're working as hard as they can in this crunch time to get items out. It says do not use blade to open. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't know how you do it without a blade, so I'm going to try and make sure the blade doesn't go into the box, it goes outside of the box, and make sure it's a small blade. And then I've watched other people open it. It sometimes does explode a little bit because it's compressed a little bit in there. But here we go, the unveiling of it, right on video. Looks like an orange regular sack. And the quilt. And then I would imagine this is the carrying sack for when you actually are backpacking and not just storing the item. Nice. Nice, you can almost see through it. Nice sil nylon sack here. This is nice. I'll use this for clothing or anything. I've always debated, you know, am I just going to throw it in the bottom of the bag, pack with just within the trash compactor, and that's probably what I'll do. Am I going to put it in the actual sil nylon case and drop that in the bottom, which is probably what I'll do with the summer one. And will I go and get a Cuban fiber, one of the mid bags, and throw all my quilts and underquilt into one sack, which is a possibility. I don't know what I'll do yet. In this bag that came inside the sil nylon sack, this little zip bit lock bag contains the attachment for the pad. Here's the attachment hooks that I paid extra for. Business card, underground quilt equipment. Everyone loves new gear. Thank you. Thank you for your purchases. We know you have choices and appreciate your decision to purchase from UGQ Door Equipment. You're the proud owner of a custom-made piece of gear for you. While much care and attention has gone into this, slight imperfections in stitching or minor loose threads are possible. These do not affect the performance of the gear. With proper use and care, your new gear will last for many years to come. And then all their information. Paul and Missy at Underground Quilts. So a nice little touch. The cottage industry for backpacking is really superb. You can't go wrong with the people that are there. I'll leave that out. I'm not sure in this demo that I'll show how it attaches to my pad. I don't have my pad with me. It was more unveiling. I may add to it later on and show that if there's, you know, if I find need be. I may even do that on the trail sometime. So here's the uncompressed sack that it hangs in. And here it comes out. I ordered the hunter green and black itself. Hunter green and black, so you can see. Tilt this down a little bit. Ooh, I like the color. It's a good green. It's not too bright, but not too dark. It's just a nice green. And they say you need to throw it out and fluff it up, get it fluffed up. Here's the head snap, and here's the cinch for that snap so that you can undo the cinch and get it to lay flat. Because it is a 50-degree summer quilt, I got the snapped foot box versus a sewn foot box. Again, no matter how much you cinch these, you end up with an opening here that you have to stuff socks in, or you have to somehow cover so that you don't get air through there. But when you're talking 50 degrees, which this one could stretch from 45 to 69, 70 degrees. At 70 degrees, I usually kick this off, and above 70, you don't use anything. top quilt wise, but that 50 to 70, that 60 degree, I've had cold nights where it dropped into the 60s, and you wake up with a little bit of chill because you aren't dressed and you aren't ready for it, and therefore the need for this nice quilt. Again, you can see the snaps, strong snaps here that you can undo. Excellent cinch. There's the cinch buckle you lengthen and then you can spread it out. Hyper dry 850. I got top line, did go 900, but did go with the hyper dry, did go with the 850. Of course, made in the USA label. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. So here is the whole thing. And this is all regular. I didn't push the length or the width at all because it's summertime. I'm not trying to go extreme cold. It's a summertime type quilt. Underground quilt marks the head, so you can see the head from the rest. So it is touching the floor right now, and it comes up to my nose. So I would say it's just under 6 feet in length. I'm 6 foot tall, so this is about 5'9". I don't actually want to measure it, but a great length, arm to arm. And the width is, I know the width is supposed to be 52. Just very nice, very nice. This is called the flight jacket, 50 degree flight jacket. Again, you can see it's labeled 50F10C, so it's a 50 degree flight jacket. And part of the cool thing about a flight jacket is you can snap it and cinch it and wear it as a cape in camp. And bundle up and cinch it. So the idea behind the flight jacket is you can wear it as a jacket, as a cover. I probably won't do much of that. I put out an expense and got myself a Mount Bell ultralight jacket, and that seems to be the major thing that will keep me warm. Again, that jacket over this Pro Zip will do a job as well. But if push came to shove and you got into a case where you needed, you know, camp jacket, you'd have it. So there's the head end. Then I'll flip it around and we'll go ahead and snap the feet. I love this great color. The interior matches the color of my Mont Bell thermal rest. My 20 degree quilt is going to be hunter green inside, black outside. So there it is, all snapped up. And here is the cinched bottom, so we'll go ahead and cinch that all the way. Just real nice cinch buckles. They're easy to manipulate, easy to move, easy to tuck in. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. I want to do one last thing, and that is I want to stuff this into the cell nylon bag. so I can see what kind of weight we're talking about. Grams first. 313 grams. Let's see if I can move it to ounce. Ounces is 11.05 in the sack. 11.05 in the sack. So I'll do one last thing, which is a big key to me. .70. .70 and 20 grams. So I'll do the math. Okay, that's it from G-Boat. G-Boat strikes again. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, I didn't show the hooks that can be put onto this, and I did purchase the hooks to hook to the thermal rest pad in case you have to go to the ground. I didn't detail that because honestly, if you go to Underground Quilt's website and you watch their professionally done videos right in the factory, they do an excellent job showing you exactly the capabilities of the bag. So I've got a bag here that falls within the range of the weight that I wanted, and that I'm going to look forward to carrying for many years to come.